Vegetarian and Ecological Society in Los Angeles. And how did you hear about us?
Oh, I saw it at a local meeting on Meetup,
Yes, Wendy.
and it really resonated. I want to learn more, so I was glad to be able to come. I'm sorry I'm late this
No,
morning.
no, that's quite all right. It's Jewish time. Besides, we put the clocks backwards an hour. And one of the things in the newsletter announcement that I said, do you remember what I said about putting the clocks back and what we want to do as the goal?
I don't, because I think I joined this morning or yesterday, so I don't know.
Okay. Well, did anyone see an announcement in an email about that?
I got an email for this meeting.
You did? Okay.
I didn't get
I
an
guess I will
email.
Anybody else did not get an email?
No, I didn't get any.
Did you get one, Bernice?
Yes, I did.
Do you remember what it said?
Well, I think I put that in your mind as far as asking about something that another rabbi mentioned here. And he was saying that the Jewish people have always stood apart by being kosher. And that what can we do for the world now? And vegetarianism could help the world. And so Jewish people getting into the vegetarian movement would also help both the kosher cause and the vegetarianism and help the animals and the people and the environment of the world. I'd like to hear you speak on that.
Esther,
Yeah.
tell us a little bit about how you see kosher changing from today on. Do you think it needs to be changed in a way or not?
But they're changing it.
They are changing.
They're putting letters in every cookie or I don't know if it's true or not. But that's what they are doing now.
Yes. So change is a good thing if it's in the right direction?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so too.
Yeah.
You can believe it.
Shula, you are a nutritionist. And, you are an Alexander teacher as well. And but you're very much aware of what you eat. And as far as tying the two together, whether you practice good posture, I see how you're sitting perfectly in the chair, and you're going to explain us a little bit later about the connection between the two. Do you think that the Alexander technique has helped your health?
The Alexander technique helped my coordination.
Coordination, yes.
And the vegan eating helped my health.
Clarity.
Both helped my health. Yeah.
Okay. Does anyone want to say a few words about compassion if they are an ethical vegan? I know we see lots of material on the table here, and we're going
You
to...
want to get a speaker?
Yes, we'll let the speaker talk about that too, but I just want to see a show of hands. If anybody in the room has some idea of the connection between what's on our plate and maybe the suffering of the animal, and if we want to talk about that, and has it got anything to do with why we're here today? Kobe.
Well, it shows through the years that people who do the most heinous crimes started out with doing the same things on animals. So you know there is directly a connection. You just don't treat other beings, whether it is human or non-human, like this.
Right.
Yeah.
How shall I introduce the Reb Jason? The first thing I want to say is you have here a guitar in a nice guitar case, and I
You're
want...
good, I'll play it.
Does everyone want to hear Reb Jason? Let's hear
The guitar
it.
is completely vegetarian.
That's good to know. It's not in a leather case.
That's true.
That's important. You see, veganism does not start only with what we put in our mouth, right? It's a matter of not wearing a silk tie, not wearing leather shoes. These may look like leather, but they're actually dress shoes that are compassionately made. They come from a place called the Payless Shoe Source, where you can get a $5 pair of shoes.
Yeah, I know.
That's right. So,
You pay less than the animals.
yeah, that's right. So it's important to look at veganism from the aspect of very myriad different reasons of what not only we can benefit from, maybe we save money, but we're saving the planet. Because essentially, if you get something that's more processed and that needed to put in a lot of energy in order to get out a little bit, that's not very effective, and a lot of hungry people suffer, because if you'd fed that grain to the actual human beings instead of secondhand through these other sentient beings, you know, there would be enough to go around the world and a whole lot more. So that's also an aspect, because in our Jewish faith, we wonder about giving charity to people.
Hi. Yes. First of all, good morning. It's a great honor to be sharing the table with you today. I'm very honored to be asked to be here. And a little bit about myself. I'm RebJsnVL. I am the rabbi of Temple Ner Ma'arav, right down the street on the corner of White Oak.
Is that close to Sherman Center?
No, it's in Encino. It's on the corner of White Oak and Magnolia. It's about, if you go to White Oak, if you go to take Ventura to White Oak and then take a right and then your first left, there it is. Okay, Temple Ner Ma'arav. And obviously you're always welcome to come by and worship. It is a conservative congregation, yes, yes. I was born in Syracuse, New York, but my father was born in Scheveningen, and he left as a young boy at age 7, 1939. He and his mother and 5 siblings came to America in 1939. His father, unfortunately, had visa problems, and because of a very tight immigration policy, in the United States and elsewhere, many Jews were murdered. And obviously it's not directly a result, but if we had more open immigration policies here, you could have saved millions of Jews. And indeed, there are hundreds of thousands of Salvadorans whose lives could have been saved had our country been more open